Welcome to another video on our YouTube channel. I'm Steve, and today we're going to be doing kind of a part 2 on the Ciros Shock Awe system. We got the starter system on, all the other lights on, the fork illuminators and the saddlebags, and now we're going to take a detailed and comprehensive look at the Shock Awe app. Once you get the starter kit installed on your bike, you're going to want to jump over to the Google Play Store or the Apple Store and download the Ciros Shock Awe. Now down in the description I'll put the link to the video to the Shock Awe kit so you can check it out. In that video I show you how to use the basic knob that's on there. It's pretty simple. It does a few things, but with the app you'll be able to do a lot more. We've already had the bike out a few times with the Shock Awe kit on it, and I've already had fun with the app. So let's jump right in here and take a look at this app. All right, so once you have the app downloaded, just go ahead and open it, and it's going to go to the basic menu. This is pretty easy here, guys. Just to quickly go over the main menu, you have basic, deluxe, and advanced. Each one of those has a power button down here at the bottom. The very first thing you need to do when you open the app is make sure it's connected to the Bluetooth controller on the lighting system. So you hit this little bottom left hand corner button, it brings out a side menu. Up here at the top, Ciro LED 2769. It's lit up green, so that means I'm connected to the Bluetooth controller. If it's gray, it's not connected. We'll go over the side menu here in a minute. We'll turn it on. Now as you can see, I have it on red, and I can move this slider to change the colors very easily. I can use the sliders to kind of fine tune everything. You can change the brightness level. And then interval will only work when you put it on flash or if you put it on breathe. We're going to go to the deluxe system now. This is a profile of 7 colors, and you really can't control too much other than picking the color. You can add and store different profiles. As you can see, the default one's just kind of a bunch of colors. We'll turn it on. Right now it's on auto. We'll go to breathe, flash, and switch. So if I want to load a different profile, always turn it off. Go in here, we'll load this one, click on, turn it off, go in here, load the red and blue one, click on. If I want to make a new profile, click add. Down here you can select the different colors that you want. If you leave them blank, it'll just be white. So I'm going to leave some blank ones there. And click OK. I'm going to name this one, name it whatever you want. And that's the one we just made. So we click it and we turn it on, and you can see what it's doing there. So we're going to turn that off, and we're going to go down to advanced. Now advanced is kind of the same thing, and you can add a load of colors, but you have a little bit more control over what they do. You have control over the brightness, the speed in which they flash or switch or breathe, and then of course whatever it's doing. Flash, breathe, switch. So you can have this color doing flash, this color doing breathe, this color doing switch. To set one up, yellow button on the right there. It always defaults to black, so click it, add your color, and now you have the different ones. To change the values, just click the number, and you can change it with the slider. Click OK, the time, hit the number, click OK, and then turn it on and see what it looks like. Now once you have that set up, you can click the floppy disk and you can save it. You can overwrite one, or you can click new, name it, click OK, and then if you want to load it later, you can go into your menu, load it, and it'll load up. If you want to create an entire new thing, just hit this one here and then click your yellow button and start over. Pretty simple, guys. Now in the installation video, we put channel 1 on the motor, and channel 2 was the saddlebags in the front wheel, and channel 3 we left open because I'm going to use that later on a future video on an install. So right now we just have channel 1 and 2 open. Click the side menu. You can see 1, 2, and 3. Technically I can turn 3 off because we don't have anything plugged into it. Channel 1, now if I want to only control channel 1 right now and change the color, unmark channel 2, go back to your menu, and let's change the motor to bright blue. Back to the side menu, click on channel 2, turn off channel 1, and let's make that green. So now we have a green front wheel and saddlebag, and we have a blue motor. So that's how you control the different ones. If you want everything back to the same color, click on 1, 2, and 3 if you have it connected. Redo it. Now everything is the same color again. So now we'll go back to the side menu and finish it. You have the home button. The home button basically just takes you back to the basic screen. So the music play brings up a list of all the songs that are on your phone. You click this little note button down here, and it'll bring you to the screen where it shows the actual music playing, and this thing will kind of beat and stuff, and you have some different modes up here at the top, which I'll go through. Now I'm going to put this on mode 1. I'm going to put play, but when the sound comes on, I'm going to turn the sound down. No copyright violations on my channel, yo. This is mode 1. Go back in here, change your songs back to the note. Mode 1 is just a main color that you can choose. Threshold color is null. That means you just have one color. Mode 2, you can control the main color and the threshold color just by simply clicking the color and adjusting it. Click OK. Threshold color white, click OK. Mode 3, auto. That means the system's going to do whatever it wants to do, and threshold color is null. Mode 4, you're going to have no control over the main color, but you do have control over the threshold color. We're going to hit the side menu button again. We're going to do the microphone. This one's very, very simple. Same thing. You still have 4 modes. Mode 1 is going to be one single color. Mode 2, now we have control over both colors. So let's change this to red and blue. Mode 2 once again changes both colors. Mode 3 is going to be the same thing, auto and null on the threshold color. Mode 4, it's going to be auto on the main color, and then whatever color you choose. So camera color is going to bring up a green crosshair on here, and you can click right in the middle to kind of focus on stuff if you want to. And then you click capture at whatever color you're pointing at, and the app is going to do its best to try to make that color. If you're in a super bright situation like out in the sun and you're hitting a pretty solid color, I notice that it adds a lot of white to it. In here in the garage we have a ton of bright white lights. I've got a couple of balls here for my grandkids stuff, so I'm just going to hit blue, and you can see that it changed to blue. We'll do the purple. You see it changed it to a pinkish purple, and the green changed it to a green. So just remember guys, it's doing its best, and it's not always going to be perfect depending on your lighting conditions, but it's still a pretty cool feature that I like. So we go back into the side menu and we go into race mode. Now this is actually really cool. Just don't let it get you into any trouble, because it's a pretty neat app. Now if you have one of Ciro's phone mounts and you have this mounted on your handlebars, you could really play around with this. Basically this uses the GPS on your phone, and it shows you your speed, your time, your 0 to 30, which you can click 0 to 30 up to 120. Then it's going to show you your top speed, your distance, and you can change 1/8 to quarter, half, and 1 mile. Now you can go up here in the top right hand corner, there's another menu: signal start, auto start, history, and setup. Now setup is going to of course let you change from mile per hour to kilometer per hour, the sensitivity of this thing, and also it allows you to control the tree. If this thing senses movement before that green light, you will redline and you'll have to start over. So it's a pretty cool app. Let's go back out of setup and let's give it a try here. Watch the bike guys, because you can just click start on this side or reset on this side, but when I click start, watch the bike. And then of course everything starts. So a pretty cool app. I have not ever seen another app with a lighting system that does that. So that's pretty neat that they added that in. So let's go back to home and go back to the side menu again, and let's go into settings. It's going to show you your current voltage. Like right now we're at 12.3 volts. Well, we're good. Low voltage protection is on. Now you can set the low voltage value just by clicking on it. It's automatically default set to 10. So when this goes to 10, it should shut the system down where it's not drawing any power. The brake function is turned off on mine because I didn't hook it up. Now there's a wire in the control box that you can tie into your brake line, which I did not do, and I didn't do in the video because I'm not going to use it. So you tie that into your brake line, and say you're running down the road and you got your lights on white and you hit the brakes, everything on the bike will turn red. So it's a pretty cool option if it's something that you want to do. Just look into getting that hooked up on your bike. Down here at the bottom, you've got the official website. So if we click that, it's going to go straight to Ciro3D.com. Their email, so you can email them improvement suggestions. So you can click on that and follow the prompts on that, or the facts, which of course is a frequently asked question. So I wanted to get this video online for you guys so you have a comprehensive breakdown of the Ciros Shock Awe app, the 2.0 version, so you can see all of the different menus and modes and the different things that you can play with. You can spend literally hours on this. I did the first night, and it took me a while to kind of figure out where everything was. So much stuff going on in that app, and hey, props to Ciro for making a solid app. I've seen so many of these apps that were buggy and junk, but this one is solid. No crashes, no glitching, no goofing up. It doesn't turn off on you or anything. It's worked flawlessly every time I've used it, and I've already used it quite a bit. I have a lot of fun with that app. Down in the description, there will be links to all of these products, the shock and awe systems and the install video that we did. But if you click on those links, it'll take you directly to the product so you can check it out over on Ciro3D.com. But check out the rest of the website too, man. Tons of Ciro products on there. We originally started doing chrome pieces on the bike, which kind of paid off later because the chrome pieces really give these lights something to bounce off of. So that was just kind of an added benefit and pretty cool. Check out our YouTube channel, lots of bagger related stuff on there. Guarantee you're gonna find something. Always free videos all the time. Tell your buddies about us. We don't charge for the videos. Everything on here is free. We have how-tos, installs, of course the Ciro series, all kinds of stuff on there. I think over 100 bagger related videos now. So if you like what you see, hit that like, hit that subscribe. That's what keeps the channel growing, guys, and we appreciate the hell out of every one of you guys. So I'm gonna get out of here and get my butt back to work. And until the next video, as always, be safe, keep your knees in the breeze.